5:15 a.m. to 5:20 a.m., Wednesday, April 18th, 1906, underneath San Francisco. The earthquake makes the ground bounce up and down, twisting it back and forth like an old towel. Horses bolt into the street from firehouses. On Mission Street, cattle are being herded from the docks to the slaughter yard. They stampede in terror. They trample and gore a man. 1/6 of the city is on landfill. Dirt, rock, and debris have been dumped along the shore of the bay and into the creeks and ponds. Homes and apartments and stores have been built on top. Valencia Street was constructed this way. The earthquake tosses water from deep underground and mixes it with the landfill. The ground stops being solid then. That is called liquefaction. The soil becomes like quicksand and sucks entire houses down. That happens on Valencia Street. Even on more solid ground, buildings collapse like houses of cards. Thousands of people are trapped all over the city. 5:20 a.m., Wednesday, April 18th, 1906. Chin and Ah Sing's tenement in Chinatown. Chin cannot see. He cannot move. He can barely breathe. In the darkness, he hears his father cough. Are you all right, Chin? His father is holding him tight. Chin tries to answer, but dust fills his mouth and throat, so he simply nods. Since his father can't see him, Chin squeezes his arm. Then he shifts around so he can raise one hand. He can feel the tabletop, but its legs have collapsed. Fallen pieces of ceiling and wall have turned the space into a tiny cave. His father pushes at the wreckage around him. It won't budge, he grunts. Chin shoves with him. The whole ceiling fell on us. If his father hadn't pulled him under the table, he would have been crushed. But now they are buried alive. Overhead they hear footsteps. The earth dragon's mad, a man screeches in fear. Here, cries Ah Sing. Help us, Chin yells too. From nearby someone hollers, Fire! And the footsteps run away. Chin and his father shout until they are hoarse. No one hears them, though. Trapped under the rubble, they will be buried alive. We'll have to rescue ourselves, his father says. Try to find a loose section. They squirm and wiggle. There is a big slab of plaster near Chin's head. He gropes with his hands until they feel the plaster. Powdery chunks crumble into his hands. He hears his father digging. Chin claws at the broken boards and plaster. Dust chokes their noses